Hey guys, welcome back. Brent and Molly here with Ashe CrossFit to bring you the daily outside the box workout. We're going to begin today with a warm-up, 2 rounds. We're going to have 4 movements in this warm-up. We're going to start with a 100-meter run, walk. If you can't get outside, you can jog in place. If you got a jump rope, you can do jump rope for 30 seconds. Jumping jacks 30 seconds, high knees, anything that, just get that heart rate going, get the muscles warmed up. The second movement we're going to do is called a chicken walk. We're going to do 10 of these. Molly's going to show us here what a chicken walk is. You're going to stick one leg out with a slight bend in the knee, pressing back into the hip. Notice her toe is flexed, her foot is flexed, her toe's going towards the ceiling. You should feel that stretch in the back of the hamstring and in the glute. I'm going to do 5 on each side, so a 10 total. Next is 8 up downs. You're going to get down on the floor, jumping the feet back, jumping the feet forward, standing to a full hip extension stand. You can also, if these are, a little bit too much for you, you can always just get down in that plank position, stepping the feet back, then stepping the feet forward. Always stand up each time. That's an option. You can also do these against a wall. You can just do like a push-up. Just hold that plank position, push up, and then come back to a full standing position, just to get things moving. Or you can do high marching knees. The last movement we'll do for the warm-up is an air squat. We're going to do 10 air squats. So Molly's going to show us an air squat. Notice she's pushing the hips back. Her feet are just a little bit more than shoulder width apart. She's pressing the knees out. In a full air squat, we want that hip crease below the knee. If you can't go that far, that's fine. You can use a target such as a chair or a bench or, just a ball. If you've got a med ball, you can squat down and touch that. Many different options. So we'll do 2 rounds of this warm-up. After we get you good and warmed up, we're going to start the workout. It's an AMRAP of 14 minutes. AMRAP as many reps as possible. So we're going to do these 3 movements as many times as you can within a 14-minute time period. The first movement is a 400-meter run. If you can't do that's about 4 minutes of cardio movement. So, if it's a walk or a jog, don't feel like you have to run. You can jump rope. We just want 4 minutes of cardio activity as much as you can get in, to your intensity. Then we're going to follow that with 20 backpack thrusters. If you don't want to use a backpack, you can use a basketball or, just anything that has some weight to it. It can be a volleyball, soccer ball, anything you've got laying around the house will be fine. Molly's going to demonstrate with a backpack though. So she's going to grab her backpack. She's going to be in that nice air squat position that we practiced in the warm-up. She's going to go down into her air squat. As she pushes up, her backpack is going to be pressed overhead. Now notice as she goes down, when she comes back up, her hip fully extends before she presses the backpack over the head. And when her backpack's over the head, if you're worried about positioning, you should be able to touch that backpack down on top of your head, and that way you'll know you're in a good position. You want to keep that midsection really nice and tight to protect the lower back because we don't want you to curve over. We want you to keep that nice straight position. We're going to follow those 20 backpack thrusters with 10 burpees over backpack. So Molly's going to demonstrate here. She's going to do her burpee, which she's going to jump back, touch thighs, belly, chest to the floor, jump up. She's going to jump over the backpack and perform another burpee. Now, if jumping over the backpack is too much for you, you can step over it. You just do your burpee, jump up, and you can just simply step over the backpack. If it's still too much for you, it's okay. Just take the backpack out of it, do your burpee, or you can modify your burpee with a step back. Just like we did with the up down in the warm-up, you can step the burpee back, step it back up. You can also do this on the wall, which you would go down, touch your chest, pushed back up, and then just raise your heels. So there's many different options, for a burpee. We're going to go through those 3 movements, 400-meter run or a 4-minute cardio, 20 backpack thrusters, 10 burpee over backpacks. So do those 3 movements, 14 minutes, then you can move on to your optional finisher, which we always encourage the finisher. We're going to do 2 to 3 sets of 3 different movements. The first movement we're going to do is called an Arnold's press. Now, if you have dumbbells, you can use dumbbells. If not, you can use canned goods, as Molly's going to demonstrate here with our Fit Aid cans. So she's going to hold her weights of choice in her hands. Notice her palms are facing toward her face. And as she performs this, she's going to push up, twisting the palms forward. So you'll notice that twist. She comes back down, pressing up. So we're going to do 10 of those, or 5 on one side, 5 on the other, your choice, followed by 20 alternating object slides. For this one, you're going to be in that nice plank position, nice flat back, strong shoulders. You can also perform this from the knees if it's too much for you, but she's going to demonstrate not on the knees. So she's going to take her can and she's going to push it as far as she can reach. Reaching with the opposite arm, she's going to pull it and push it to the other side as far as she can reach. And she's going to continue this movement for 20 times. So each slide counts as 1. You feel free to do less reps. You don't have to push it as far. You can also do shoulder taps. Our last movement for the finisher is a Russian twist. I'm going to give you some options on this one as well. But first of all, we're going to show you what a Russian twist is, and we're going to do 30 of those. So Molly's going to get on the ground, and she's going to take an object. It can be anything. You don't have to hold an object, but she is. And she's going to hold her core nice and tight, and she's going to take her Fit Aid can and she's going to twist from one side to the other, touching from the right side to the left side. If this is too much for you, you don't have to hold anything. You can do what we call a boat pose. Most of you at home may know what a boat pose is, but if you don't, you're going to hold your core nice and tight, balancing on the glutes. You're going to lift the arms, lift the heels off the ground with a slight bend in the knee. Too much for you? Feel free to take those hands and hold on to the back of your knees for balance. If you practice doing this one, I can promise you that your strength and balance is going to improve tremendously, and it's going to be a fast improvement. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, comment below, reach out to us on our social media pages. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get all the latest updates and workouts that we're posting. Remember to follow our Facebook page, Instagram page. These are being posted daily along with kid WODs. Also some beneficial information that we're getting out, our team's getting out every day. And we hope you enjoyed today's workout, and we'll see you guys next time.